All right. So we're back. We got LeBron on the Pat McAfee show. So last video we were talking about, covering Joe Budden and the crew talking about the Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James thing. And they were saying it's horrible for Stephen A. Smith because LeBron went to the competitor. I think it's interesting that LeBron claims to be so pro-black and he doesn't go to support, the only black or the biggest black media personality in sports. Stephen A. Smith, whether you like him or not, whether you find him annoying, he's still, your black brother, right, LeBron? Because it's about black everything, black power, uplifting black people, thinking long term, being smart, right, being intelligent, making chess moves, making king moves. Instead of doing a win-win, addressing a black brother face to face and having your discrepancy with him on air, live, handling yourself like a true businessman, intelligent king, you could have just addressed Stephen A. Smith live in person on his show. And not only that, you would have also boosted a fellow black man's status and asset. But no, you don't want to do that, huh? I find that interesting. But let's let him talk and see what he says, and then we'll go from there.
It's great to come here and be in the studio with you guys.
I told you as soon as you pulled up out there, I walked outside, black SUV pulls up, turns around, your door opens, and literally I go, holy shit, you're actually here. I thought this was all bullshit. Thank you for taking time and coming and visiting and chatting with us.
Even he's like, why are you doing this? I'm already winning, but thank you. It just is what it is. This is LeBron James. This is still the most popular American player. He's been in debates for the greatest of all time. He's been playing for 20 years as the top 2 or 3 in conversation. So this is big. Whether it's a casual thing or not, it's still a media interview with, someone of his stature. And like I said, I find it interesting. He didn't use this clout that he has to address someone that he might have an issue with live in public. Why not do it face to face? I guess he avoids those difficult conversations the same way he said he would never sit down with Trump and have a conversation. Like I said before in previous videos, Malcolm X, he didn't sit down with everyone that he agreed with. He explained his points and his perspective face to face with people in front of audiences. So I don't like the tough talk. I don't like the big talk when people that, can't substantiate themselves, intelligently to someone that they might have an issue with directly in front of the audience, in front of people that they claim that they are leaders of and stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm only saying this because of things that you guys put out there, such as yourself, LeBron. Don't take it personal. Still, maybe you want some BILLINICO, go pop the merch. Here's what it is. Don't. You might laugh at it, say whatever you want. But just like you, we're all trying to, we were all those kids in Akron trying to get out of Akron, right?
Obviously massive fans, dude. I'm 37 years old. Obviously you're a little bit older than me, but watching you, because I have, because my demo in high school.
Oh, I did not know he was, I thought he was older than LeBron. I didn't know he was going to say he was younger than him. So, damn, he's really, hyped with this interview. Even though Pat McAfee show is winning, I'm pretty sure he's like, wow, I got LeBron James. And he's probably thinking, damn, can I get him once a year or something? This Stephen A. beef is helping me out. Damn, these black guys really don't be getting along and making it easier for us. Oh, the cycle continues.
School was the one that was watching you dominate. You actually
Think. Message.
Came to Pittsburgh, beat the Pennsylvania All-Stars, which is your high school team. And the whole story. So I've followed your entire career. Massive fan of yours. Thank you for doing this.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you having me.
So you're not gonna get anything dynamic. No dynamic questions, nothing like that. It's gonna be glazing. They say he's a fan. LeBron's gonna be like, I work hard, do the right things, I'm consistent. Yeah.
Having me, man.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be fun.
let's talk about it. You're 40 years old now.
Yes, sir.
You've been in the league 22 years, longer than you were not in the league. You're in the league.
Right.
And you're playing like you're one of the best seasons you've ever had.
Yeah.
Why is that, you think? Is it comfort? Is it what is it about this year?
I mean, I think obviously I've been in the game for a while, so I kind of know what to expect. And
All right, that's too much. We gotta. I'm not about to listen to this. Let me see if he. Do they have him addressing Stephen A. Smith? Actually, I'm more interested in the LeBron James thing.
There's a video from the Last Dance.
This is what I'm more interested in. Let's just get to this. I'm sorry, we're not talking about the other thing. Let's get to this.
Where I think the ref says to Michael Jordan, he goes, "I didn't see it, Michael. I am so sorry. I would never do it to you." And walks away. Yeah, I believe you, Michael. Yeah, that's the clip. And
oh yeah, I saw that. And Mike was like, "Oh, God damn it, mother!" Yeah, I saw that. Oh, we.
Okay, so you and Michael at a good spot.
Who, me and Michael?
Jordan.
Yeah, we're in a good spot. We don't talk.
Why not?
That's a good spot. Why don't you just start off with "we don't talk"? You could have said me and Michael at a good spot. Why you add that "we don't talk"? That no one needs to know that. I'm more interested in this. We might have to redo this and do a breakdown of LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Because LeBron James clearly wants to replace Michael Jordan as the GOAT. He wants to eradicate Jordan. He's trying to play till he's 50 years old just to prove I'm him. I am the new whatever you guys have been looking for in basketball. He has the number of Jordan, 23. GOAT, he's calling himself the GOAT because everyone calls Jordan the GOAT instead of him being the king. So he's not realizing that he's diminishing his own likeness and his own brand instead of just being your own unique entity. Right? Because people are going to forever love Magic Johnson because he's Magic. Magic Johnson. People are going to forever love Larry Bird. This unique. Steph Curry. You see Steph Curry solidified. People are looking like Steph Curry's, as good as LeBron personally. As far as accomplishments and changing the game, being such an influence. Steph Curry could play for a long time too. He looks good. So, it's what it is. But let's see what he says about Jordan. Because Jordan, very old school, competitive, respects, a certain type of masculinity, from my perspective. So let's see what he says about Jordan.
Not, you think?
Because I'm still playing. I think I'm still playing. I'm still focused on my craft right now.
When you're done, you think you two will be the only two that can have a conversation?
What? When Kobe was playing, him and Jordan had Jordan was damn near his mentor. Like Kobe made it seem like he could hit Jordan up on a text, and just talk to him, get advice. Jordan said he was like a little brother. And why couldn't you be like a little brother? What was it about you that you couldn't be like a little brother? You're coming into the league, right? Did Jordan just stop saying, I'm cool on mentors? I don't really. What was it about Kobe that separated his approach from you? Excuse me.
I hope so. The funny thing is, me and Kobe, besides our,
Wow, he just brought up Kobe. And the first thing on his mind was Kobe. And this is my first time watching this video, by the way. Because when we talk about the greatest and the conversation for the greatest since Jordan, it's been Kobe and LeBron. And then you have sprinkles of KD, Curry at different parts, But primarily, the closest, to get close to in the debate has been, LeBron and then Kobe. But Jordan embraced Kobe clearly a lot more than LeBron. So once we dive deep, we wonder why didn't Jordan embrace LeBron the way he embraced Kobe? Why doesn't he revere LeBron the way he reveres Kobe?